Paul, let's go through your paper. The first thing that I notice is that's a little bit short. You take off the works cited page, and it's a little short. Your intro is really abrupt. There's no lead into that. It's just very, very abrupt. The cheerleaders right here would not be capitalized. No second person. Let me read this again. Okay, then you get to your thesis. You start with capitalized. Good. You have a very good thesis. You don't do this. So you would put the title of the article, and then paragraph number, author. So this would be incorrect. When we get to your works cited, we'll talk about that more. Spell out number smaller than 10. You have a lot of numbers here. And let's see where your source is. It's a little bit too much statistic-y. It's too many numbers for one paragraph in line and with no source. You have all those numbers and no source. So what this is telling me is that all these numbers you knew off the top of your head. So that's actually saying that you didn't use your source here. So this paragraph is a little bit hard to follow with all the numbers, and then there's no sources. You have this one up here, but the numbers start down here. Your A, let's see. Yeah, you need to back this up and make it flow a little bit better without all the numbers and the bam, 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 statistic. You don't really say how the protest will prevent all of this. You just list the statistics. So you don't really prove your point here. You just give us a bunch of statistics without tying it into how kneeling for the national anthem will help this. You would put 5-5 like the numbers, 55 because that's above 10. And then the only source you have in that whole paragraph is just an encyclopedia. That's not, that's spelled wrong. Long time without sources. I think that's the biggest thing here is you're not using very many sources. You have a good writing style. Like this is good. You don't ever put the year. This is not APA. So you would just put according to the article, leave this out, and then at the end of where you use it, because I'm not seeing the end here of where you're using it, you would need to put at the end of where you're using this at the end, Gundy, and then the page number in parentheses. Kind of like you did here. You have to do that at the end of every time. All the dates, take them out, and that goes at the end of the sentence, not in the middle like that. It goes just like this. Let's go down to your works cited. So let's see. This looks good. You would just say, according to list verse, it stated that. And at the end, you would either put the page number or the paragraph number in parentheses. This right here is not that in-depth of a source, and you relied that whole paragraph just on the encyclopedia. So it just needs, more source here. So I hope this helps. If you have questions on anything, then let me know. But we will talk to you soon.